Can you please walk me through the evolution of how we have increased our inquiries for people to work at SwimTech over the last 4 and a bit years?
Yeah, so
Where did we start out at? And what were we doing there? And then what are the things that have changed?
so I think we started with like 30 team members,
19.
19 team members 4 years ago. And I think that we started with
Tell me the story.
we started with 19 team members, and we did not have a hiring process. We just hoped that people would know that where we were, hoped that we would have people come and want to work for us. And I think the thing that we
Post on our Facebook page or Indeed and expect people to get to us.
Well, we didn't even do that yet. We just had a squad program which had teenagers, and we found a teenager that was becoming of a working age. We would say, hey, do you want a job? And if they said yes, then we had a new staff member. If they said no, we're like, okay, we don't have a new staff member. And that was like all we did ever. Yeah. And when we started growing really fast, and we got more inquiries and we got more enrolments, and we were looking at, well, we have this opportunity that we need to now train and add more staff. We changed our training process, and we changed our whole model of how we do our business, so that we have assistant teachers in the pool, which are younger teenagers that get to train for a couple of years, learn what it's like to be a swim teacher in an assistant capacity. And then when they become of age to do a qualification, they then become a swim teacher. So we are protecting our ability to provide lessons with qualified instructors because we have that built into the system, right? But we still weren't doing anything to get more inquiries from potential staff. And then when we started thinking about, oh my God, we need staff, we just started posting on our own Facebook page, hoping that people would see it, that thought would want to work for us. And the other thing that we did do is we said to our staff members, hey, have you got any friends at school that you want a job? Right. The normal things that you do when you're like, oh my God, I need staff. You go, okay, what social media channel do I have? And what people do I currently have that work for me that might have someone that wants to work for me, right? But as our growth has continued to get exponentially faster and better, we've had to hire faster and better. And so then the next step to how our hiring process or how we've been getting inquiries has improved is we found job groups within Facebook. So we're not just now posting on our Facebook page. We've now finding the specific groups for our area that people have created that are looking for jobs. And so there might only be 5,000 or 2,000 or 1,000 people in this group, but they are highly interactive and highly they are very ready to go and find a job. And so even though there's only maybe 1,000 people that are going to see your post, there is 1,000 people that all want a job that's going to see your post. And then as we've needed to hire more, or as the need for the hiring has gotten more, then we've just increased our consistency and increased our output of how many times we post.
Can you give me an example of how many times we were posting to start off with and how many times we're posting now?
Yeah, well, so when we're in a hiring blitz and when we're not in a hiring blitz, so when we're not in a hiring blitz, we post maybe once a week or once a fortnight just to keep it out there that, hey, we always have positions open and that if anyone wants to apply that's the right fit, they can. When we're in a hiring blitz, we post every single day or every second day.
Yeah, right. I didn't even know that.
To make sure that the first thing that people see when they open their phone is that SwimTech is hiring.
Right.
And then from there, we have started most recently doing paid ads as well, so that when people open their phone, they see us, that we are hiring because we're paying to be in front of their screen or because we are posting so frequently that we are in front of their screen.
When it comes to actually constructing out a post, you've experimented around a fair bit with what gets the best throughput or the amount of inquiries that actually come through. Can you walk through some of the beliefs that most people have when they put up job posts versus what you believe to be true and how you've come to learn those things?
Yeah, when I'm either in two minds because there's only ever two ways that where we're trying to hire at SwimTech. And so we're either hiring in our non-blitz season because we want to acquire anyone that's an A player and anyone that's amazing. And so if they apply, we're going to find a role within the business for them.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll make room for them. Or if we're in a hiring blitz, the goal is maximum amount of staff leads. So it's either quality or it's quantity, depending on where we're at, because we can filter out the quantity, but we just need the quantity to figure out who to filter.
Yeah.
So when most people think about a job ad, I think that they think about not putting the hourly rate on it because they don't want people to apply that just want to get paid. Yeah. They want people that love their business as much as they do or align specifically with all their values.
Yep.
I don't believe that that's true, especially that in a hiring blitz season, we want to give them as much information for them to make the decision that they want to inquire because then we can filter from there.
Yeah.
When we're in a not hiring blitz and we're just putting our information out there for A players, then I would consider not putting it on there because what you're looking for is you're looking for someone that's
genuinely interested.
Yeah, genuinely interested in like working for your business, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. The other really important thing, which most people don't do, is put the location of their business in the ad. So then people don't know how far it is to travel.
Yeah, right.
So people will put a job up and most people, in my view, don't. Facebook tries to keep you on their app. Yep. Instagram tries to keep you on the app. So you don't want, like the Facebook and Instagram is not going to try and make you go somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
And so if you're scrolling through job ads and you got to go, I've got to go to Google because I've got to Safari because I've got to figure out where the business is and what do they do, et cetera, et cetera. So putting, the actual location so people can go, okay, sweet. That's like 2Ks out of the city of Wangaratta or it's called Swimtech Albury, but it's actually in Lavington. So they know where they have to travel to go to work,
gotcha.
Right?
And saying like where things are near as well, like local markers, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. And then the final thing is just labeling the type of person that does really well in your business.
Can you explain like the labels that you guys
use?
So
we use the label of like if you love kids or if you love hanging out with kids or if you love teaching. And so those sorts of things. And it's not necessarily you are a teacher or you have kids. It's just like the label of like, oh yeah, I love kids or I enjoy hanging out with kids or I've done teaching before.
Yep.
And so those are the three main things that I use when I'm thinking about crafting a post that's going to get inquiries, which is put the hourly rate, put the specific location, and then label the type of person that you want to apply.